Today is day 2. I've done a lot of different stretches and being in prayer, man. We're gonna get it all worked out. God willing, everything goes well. Recovery keeps on going, man. All glory be to God, man. Let's get it. Well, just wrapped up my run. Felt like things felt a bit off, man, but I kind of knew it because whenever I woke up mid-sleep, and man, certain positions can really end up stressing this tendon out, man. The TFL and then my IT band there, and I felt it whenever I was asleep, man. But brushed it off. Ended up waking up doing these hamstring flosses, and I felt it on one of the reps. But either way, I may have started tight. Pace originally was like at 11:30 when I started. But I was able to close out strong at roughly at like 7:50. So not my fastest pace, but I feel like for me recovering and with what I'm doing, it was great, man. God is good. I'm just going to continue to just lean on him, not on my own understanding, but we'll continue to get at it and just see where this finishes off, man. I'm going to keep y'all posted every day here until race day. So we'll get it going. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. We are on the last meal. How are y'all feeling?
Good.
Y'all ain't tired?
My knees are for standing.
All right.
Does he put it in? Right there.
So what do y'all think of my meal so far?
I feel like
it's very sad, but also
sad. What do you mean?
Like, imagine eating this like every year.
Oh yeah, but I'll have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So it's a meal prep. That's what it is. It's prepping for the week.
Yeah. We're at the food truck place.
Yep, y'all ready to eat?
Yeah.
Alright, y'all, we got my cheat meal in. Y'all ready to eat?
Yeah.
What did you get?
Trompo. I would have my trompo. And some I chocolate.
There you go.
I got quesadillas,
Fajita?
fajita.
There you go.
And then I would have my
Well, what? My mom's here with us. ¿Qué agarraste, ma? Man, good morning, y'all. It is Friday. Getting ready to do this other part of this easy run here. Easy pace. But we're pushing out on the last part. Last mile, hopefully just to be able to go back in. Getting into these speed ranges of just getting into 8-mile pacing. So that this way next week we can get back to regular going into like 7 minutes, 7:20. But man, God is so good. Honestly, just changed the situation around from where Monday, where I could hardly walk and it was painful, right? To now it's just tight. God's the healer of all healers, man. And in a moment, whenever you could feel a sense of desperation, leaning on his understanding and not your own, and knowing that he will take care of things, just completely changes everything. But just get these miles in, man. See you on a bit. Man, morning fam. Today is Saturday, November 29th. We are on day 6 of recovery. About to be a full week from this IT band TFL flare up. And man, I'll tell you, it has been tough just to be able to get back to this recovery stage, man, feeling confident back on the track. It amazes me how things can change from one moment to another. It honestly feels like it's just, I don't even know. But overall, man, I'm excited to be able to get on here. It's a blessing to be on here because I could be in a state to where I wouldn't even be able to be on this track, but I am, right? Recovery day by day, and just making sure that I do these proper stretches and staying on top of everything here, man. So I'm excited. And then race week is next week, so just trying to make sure that I'm full and set for that time, man. But we'll get everything going. I'll let y'all know how this race goes. You'll check it out, or not this race, but this run goes today. Easy pace, really trying to aim for 4.5 to 5 miles, but just gradual build up there. Not trying to push nothing past 9-minute miles, just to make sure it's just loosening my knee up there. But all right, y'all. Man, good morning, y'all. It is race day here. God is so good, man. It's a blessing just to wake up on this earth, have this breath of life, man. And I'm excited. Man, this is it, y'all. We're here. Race day. Let's get it going. Whatever God has for us, I'm ready for it. I'm excited.
Finish your race, we're gonna do that costume contest. Looks like we got a large crew coming in. That 10 crews looking. 4, 3, 2, and go! That is the start of our 5K. Let's see it. Let's clap them up, clap them in. As that 5K goes out, we still got 10 pairs coming on in. Make some noise, make some noise.
75 days later, and I can tell you I was blindly following this goal. I told myself that I was progressing, but if I only knew now just how much damage I was doing. In that time, I still felt pain at the start of every run. Now, granted, I did have progression where that pain gradually went away, but it took time, and I was still pushing through my strides, still pushing through my tempo runs, still pushing through interval runs, every day pushing versus just taking a moment to relax. So I had 2 weeks of a constant push. At this point, 75 days later, I finally feel like I can walk without pain. That is how I was blindly following it. Yes, I was able to run, and I would run with slightly less pain after each run, but it hurt to run, it hurt to walk, it hurt to sit, it hurt to lay down. I had to lay in a specific position every night. I had to get up every 30 minutes just so that this pain wouldn't continue. So although, yes, I made progression to where I would be able to run, this was a goal that I was blindly fixated on, and I honestly wouldn't recommend it. It took me a moment to pause afterwards and realize what I was doing. But y'all check out the run, man. Now, my plan is to always let my adrenaline kick in at the start and then go with the plan from there. After pretty much like the first quarter mile or so, my plan was to be at 7:20 for the first mile, 7:10 for the next, and 7 minutes for the last mile there. However, during this time, I had to keep on adjusting my glasses. I have these Engo glasses that tell me my pace while I run, but I had to adjust the screens, which is why you saw me moving in and out. Now, although that was the plan, you'll see as things progress just what my pace looks like. Now, as you see me start to creep up on this guy to the right, I've realized I always run into jams between people. I just really got to try and figure or plan out a course of action whenever I'm just going through individuals here at times. Now this is where things start to get tough. I have a deviated septum, so I can only breathe through one nostril. It doesn't impact me too hard, but then there's moments where my other nostril will start to struggle, and you will hear it in my breathing and see it in my pace. Check it out. Not gonna lie, coming up here, I was trying to figure out how to go around these ladies here, so I just had to push through right after. So at this stage, mile 1 is done. I'm going to go ahead and start to progress to try and make sure I stay at 710 or below. But again, man, just check out that deviated septum. You're going to hear my breathing struggle here in a bit. about to hit. I'm about to struggle to be breathing right now.
Hold up.
Although I was struggling to breathe, at this point I knew it was my last turn, so I gunned it.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go, man. All right, y'all, let's go, let's go, let's go. Thank you, thank you.
To the finish line. Harlan Segura. Anna Sanchez. Javier Castro. Place. Adrian Catano is third. Woo! Nice hat, nice. 5K. Women's 40 to 44. Jennifer.